The Dunmore Bucks followed their Eastern Conference winning season with a 4-6 record in 1986, but it was a mark that head coach Jack Kansas felt could easily have been much better.
Last year we were 4-6, and we lost some very close football games by 3 points, by 1 touchdown, and 1 point, and 2 or 3 points. So we were very close to having an excellent football season.
For the past 2 years, the Bucks have relied on an explosive running game with players like the Ruddy brothers and Damon Spady. But in 1987, the offensive look of Dunmore will be different.
Well, we have a different type of back. Our backs aren't nearly as big as they were with Billy and Bobby, and of course with Damon and John back there. So we're going to have to try to change our offense a little more, be a little more diversified, and try to do some things that keep the defenses on guard.
The strong point of this Dunmore team should be its defense.
Well, we've got some experience coming back in our secondary. Out of our 4 secondary people, we've got 2 coming back. We have a couple down linemen on defense that are doing a great job for us. So, and then we think we got some pretty good inside linebackers. So, basically, that's what we think our strength is going to be.
This young Buck team will get tested right off the bat. On Saturday, they'll open at Lakeland, the Big 11 preseason favorite. Sid Michaels, Eyewitness Sports Nightcast. Leading 28-27 early in the second half, West Scranton's Mike Chulo hits this shot. He gets fouled. The three-point play made it a 31-27 lead for the Invaders. Dunmore comes right back as Tom Marquez takes the ball all the way for this bucket off the tough angle shot. The Bucks came back to tie. Again, it was Marquez. This time he takes the nice feed down low for 2 more. It was 33 apiece. West started to open it up late in the third period on the break. Chulo to Mike Molinaro, who takes it all the way for the bucket. And then just seconds later, it's Molinaro one more time. He hits the shot on the move for 2 more points as West goes on to defeat Dunmore tonight in this game between Lackawanna League Southern Division teams at West Scranton High. Sid Michaels, Eyewitness Sports Nightcast. In game number 2, Dunmore against North Pocono, the Bucks' Tom Doherty with the two-pointer from the near wing. A bit later, Paul Suma comes up with this steal, and he goes all the way coast to coast for the score and a 2-point Dunmore lead. North Pocono grabbed the lead at half. Mark Santaniello rebounds the missed foul shot and scores, but Dunmore would come back in the second half to defeat the Trojans. Game number 1, Dunmore in red looking to wrap up the Lackawanna South first half title, got a bucket from Kathy Maguire and scored the first 8 points of the ball game. Central would fight back. Laura Pekulski with a long pass off the turnover to Sue Krupski, who scores. This one was tied at 10. The Lady Bucks, though, would come back to pull it out. Carrie Bowen from just inside the three-point line. Dunmore over Central, 58-39. Game number 3 at Riverside High in Taylor. Dunmore's Tom Marquez got his team going with this shot from the far corner. Mid-Valley tried to stay close, answering at the other end. Brian Gresbin hits the runner at the foul line, but Dunmore built a big early lead. Sean Colo rebounds and scores in tonight's battle to stay alive in the AA District playoffs. Sid Michaels, Eyewitness Sports Nightcast.
In the 200 medley relay, Hoban's team, anchored by Joe Trisciati, won the race at a time of 1:57.69. Another Hoban team came in second. Dunmore finished in third, 12-2 Bishop Hoban. In the 200-yard freestyle, Bishop Hoban took all 3 places. Bob Williams won it in a time of 1:57.03. Joe Sabatini came in second. Third place went to Chaz DiLorenzo. In the 200 individual medley, Mark Bolo of Bishop Hoban came in first, his time 2:07.5. Teammate Matt Nicastro came in second. Jim Griffiths of Dunmore came in third. Hoban 37-8, leading Dunmore. Bishop Hoban swept the first 3 places in the 50-yard freestyle. Gabe Delisandro won the event at 25.36. Jim Collin came in second. Dave Phillips finished in third place. Bishop Hoban went on to beat Dunmore today in boys local high school swimming.
Game number 1, Riverside at Old Forge. The Lady Devils take the early lead. Andrea Tomasoni scores and gets fouled. Old Forge is up 4. Riverside comes back off the turnover. It's Missy Ivanish to Dana Ozark. She takes it ahead of the pack and gets the easy lay-in. Old Forge responds. From the far wing, it's Maria Stolfi sticking the shot. This one was tied at 7. At the game, my father and father-in-law were among the fans that saw Riverside score the next 14 points. Tracy Reeder in the lane from Ozark. Riverside clinches the second-half Lackawanna North title with their win over Old Forge. At Dunmore, Scranton Central versus the Lady Bucks. Central's Laura Pekulski cuts to the basket, takes the ball, and gets the score. Dunmore was too strong tonight, though. Carrie Bowen bombs from three-point land and connects. It was 31-18 Lady Bucks at the break. Then in the second half, they continued to pull away. Kathy Maguire down low scores as Dunmore beats Central 58-38.
We've worked hard all year long. The kids have really put in a lot of time and a good work ethic, and it's something that doesn't come around too often, so we're gonna cherish it and relish it. We're really happy.
Next stop for 22-0 Dunmore, the district playoffs as they complete the regular season unbeaten. Sid Michaels, Eyewitness Sports. A Scranton Central victory tonight would have forced a second-half playoff between either West Scranton or Scranton Tech. The Golden Eagles were at home against the Dunmore Bucks. Central built a 10-point third-period lead. Mike Marion drives and then dishes to Adrian Parker for the short banker. And then later, Marion down the lane with the drive. He'll hit the pretty scoop shot. The lead was 12. Dunmore football star Len Burke and the gang then tried to get their team going, and it was Tom Marquez responding. The super double pump in the lane, but it wasn't enough. Central forces a playoff with West for the Lackawanna South second-half title. Sid Michaels, Eyewitness Sports.
Game number 3, Lackawanna League playoff, Carbondale area and Dunmore at Abington Heights High School. Bucks leading by 15 at the half, expand the margin as Sean Colo gets red hot. The follow-up in the lane, the foul, three-point play, 37-18 Dunmore. Colo had shot after shot over the next 3 minutes, and Dunmore had complete control. Bill Daly finally broke the run down with this shot from the top of the key, but Dunmore rolled on to a big playoff win tonight over Carbondale area. Game 3 at Riverside, Dunmore's Carrie Bowen hits the shot from the wing. The Lady Bucks led Hoban by 12. The Lady Argents got this nice drive by Kathy Hudak, who scores and got fouled. This one, though, belonged to Dunmore. Kathy Maguire takes the feed from Holly Bamford and scores in their win tonight at Riverside. In game number 3, the big-time showdown between Dunmore and Nanticoke, the Lady Bucks take the lead as Kathy Maguire puts on the show and scores 6 consecutive points. Holly Kozlowski slows that run down later for Nanticoke as she would score on this move. Lori Scally continues the Lady Trojan offense with this basket before a packed house at Pittston area. The two teams battle for the District 2 AAA Girls Championship in local high school basketball. The Lackawanna League's high school basketball season came to an end tonight with the annual Girls All-Star Game being played at Mid-Valley High School. The final in this one, the North over the South, 84-75. And that wraps up a big day and night of local high school sports. Coaches and representatives from the Big 11 Conference and the Suburban League gathered tonight to help kick off the advance for one of the oldest and most treasured events in northeastern Pennsylvania, the 54th Annual Dream Game that is scheduled for 8 p.m. August 3rd in Scranton's Memorial Stadium. The coaches in this year's Classic, Joe D'Antona for the city, Paul Flowers for the county.
I think this game is a real tribute to the area. It's been probably been around longer than most of the classics. I think it's been around much longer than the Big 33, which we read an awful lot about, and some of these high school All-American games. And I know I was part of it as a player, and I was fortunate enough to be part of it as a coach before, and I'm looking forward to being part of it again.
I think all ball players look forward to the reward after the season, to be able to show their different talents that they have and to play against different people, and along with all the other ball players from the different teams that they've played against all year long.
Proceeds from the game go towards helping the activities of the local chapter of the Pennsylvania Association for the Blind. Again, the 54th Annual Dream Football Game, 8 p.m. August 3rd at Memorial Stadium in Scranton.
In the history of girls basketball at Dunmore High School, there have been few as good as Kathy Maguire. And with her revealing her collegiate choice today, it'll be a great void Coach Ross Machaca will have to fill. Right here on this basketball court at Dunmore High School, Kathy Maguire became one of the best, if not the best player in the Lackawanna Basketball League. And today, she made official her decision on her scholastic and her athletic future when she announced that she'll be attending Bloomsburg University this fall.
I like the way they play. I went to see them early in the season. I was interested in their program, and he showed interest in me, so it was sort of a mutual agreement.
It was a very tough decision for Kathy. She's had 3 or 4 very, very good offers, and it was a hard decision for her to make, but Bloomsburg was her first decision, and she followed through on that.
The jump from high school to college is a big one, even for a player like Kathy Maguire. But at Bloom, where she'll join former Dunmore teammate Becky Piga, Kathy feels she should adapt just fine.
She's going to be able to play an extended game, and she's going to be able to play an inside game, play the guard spot, play the forward spot, and I think it's a real find for Joe down at Bloomsburg to get a player of Kathy's ability.
I have a lot of friends down there, and I'll be playing with Becky again. That'll sort of bring back, high school days.
Things won't be the same on the Dunmore basketball court without Kathy Maguire. But then again, things won't be the same on the Bloomsburg basketball court with Kathy Maguire either. Sid Michaels, Eyewitness Sports. Dunmore's Kathy Maguire today made it official. She'll be spending her next 4 years playing basketball and studying education at Bloomsburg University. As for playing, what do you expect out of yourself?
Just to do my best. We had an excellent career here at Dunmore. I just want to, try to do as well or make it better and have fun playing.
I'm very, very proud of Kathleen, not only for her basketball ability, but also because she is a wonderful girl.
While at Dunmore, Kathy was one of the top players in the Lackawanna League. Bloomsburg coach Joe Bressi hopes she'll be able to use that talent to the same level in college.
He's looking forward to using 9 players or going 9 deep on his bench, and with Kathy being able to play the positions that she can, and because he has coming in, I think that's what he's basically looking for, the up-tempo game and being able to run the court like she can.
Over the past 4 years here at Dunmore High School, Kathy Maguire has developed into one of the best and one of the most sought-after girls basketball players in the state. And what will be Lady Bucks coach Ross Machaca's loss will be the gain of coach Joe Bressi of Bloomsburg. Sid Michaels, Eyewitness Sports. Leading 1-0 in the bottom of the first, Dunmore's Mark Calomino bunts. On the play, Todd Senefant comes home from third. The Bucks led 2-0. Dunmore added to their lead in the second inning. Mike Kowalski lines this shot off the fence in right field. Jeff Bonafide comes around to score. It's 3-0. The next batter, Senefant, then singles hard to left field. Joe Castro Giovanni and Kowalski come around on the hit to make it 5-0 in favor of the Bucks. Calomino came to the plate again in the second, and this time he drives one deep to left. It goes all the way to the fence. Senefant scores. Dunmore was leading 8-0 in the second inning today against Bishop Hannan. Sid Michaels, Eyewitness Sports. The first event came after a delay of about an hour because of the weather, and it was the girls' distance medley. Pittston area came home with the top overall time of 10 minutes, 12.06 seconds. Dunmore would set a AA record in the event at 10 minutes, 39.24 seconds. It broke Prep's 1983 record by 12 seconds. The boys' distance medley followed, and in that event, the first place finisher was North Pocono. Their winning time, 8 minutes, 36.73 seconds. After that came the girls' 4x100 sprint, with Pittston area again coming home a winner, 53.8 seconds. The boys' 4x100 featured a new AA record. It was set by the team from GAR. Their time, 44.70 seconds, topped Lakeland's 1986 time of 45.19, the old record, tonight at Memorial Stadium in Scranton. This big week of track will continue tomorrow with junior high districts here at Memorial Stadium in Scranton. Then girls senior high districts are next Tuesday. Boys go Friday, both of those at Wilkes-Barre Memorial Stadium. Sid Michaels, Eyewitness Sports Nightcast.
Championship finals this afternoon. AAA 300-meter race. Amy Newhart of North Pocono won the event at 48 seconds flat. Nicolay Matash of Berwick was second. Jennifer Elick of Tunkhannock came in third, and Crystal Walker of Pittston area was fourth. AAA 400-meter run. Ellen Gillott of Honesdale set a new District 2 record in winning the race in 1 minute, .710 seconds. Megan Johnson of Berwick was second. North Pocono's Amy Newhart came in third. AA 400-meter relay. Northwest area won the race in 52.7, but GAR in a previous heat finished at 52 to win the title. Northwest area was second. Wyoming area finished in third place. AAA 400-meter relay. Dallas won the championship with a time of 52.3. Pittston area was second, 52.6. Wyoming area third, 52.9. 800-meter AA run. Kathy Maguire of Dunmore won the race with a time of 2 minutes, 23.610 seconds. Kathy Heeman of Crestwood was second. Tracy Jones of Carbondale area came in third. AAA 800-meter run. Laura Motel of Hazelton won the title at 2:21.1. Michelle Cephalo of Pittston area came in second at 2:23 flat. Josiane Abitanos was third at 2:24.2. April Ruby of North Pocono had a big night tonight, winning the AAA triple jump with a winning distance of 34 feet 1 inch. April Angeli of Scranton Prep this afternoon won the discus by 36 feet, winning toss 135 3 inches. AA 200-meter race. Jennifer Bomboy of Northwest area won the title in 26.710 seconds. Michelle Cole of Riverside was second. Jennifer Buckley of Bishop Hoban came in third. AAA 200-meter race. Linda Lombardo of Pittston area won the title in 26.9. Tracy Rubel of Wyoming area was second. Karen Siegfried of Nanticoke was third, as the District 2 girls track and field meet was held tonight at Memorial Stadium in Wilkes-Barre. Outstanding speed on display tonight. We pick it up in the boys' 100-meter run. Tim Rossetti of Carbondale area won the race in 52.09 seconds. Dale Walton of North Pocono was second, 52.80. Peters of Dunmore came in third at 53.10. In the girls' 4x100 relay, Dunmore's team of Barbara Gallagher, Erin McNeil, Robin Marichak, and Patty DiNapoli won the race. Their time, 54.47. Prep was second, 54.5. Central was third at 54.84. In the boys' 4x100 relay, North Pocono won the race in 45.49. Scranton Tech was second, 45.75. Central was third at 45.78. The Lackawanna County High School track and field meet tonight at Memorial Stadium in Scranton.
First up, the preliminaries of the 110-meter hurdles, boys AA. Kadri Ismail of Myers came home first in a time of 14.64 seconds. Lakeland's Joby Fawcett was second at 14.78. Then the finals of the girls' AA shot put, a sixth-place state finish for GAR's Chris Golden with a distance of 38 feet, 8.5 inches. To the boys' AA javelin, Brad Boych of Myers came up 2 inches short of the gold medal with a toss of 201 feet, 4 inches. Third place also went to a District 2 athlete from Dunmore, Rich Boise. His toss, 200 feet, 11 inches. To the boys' 3,200-meter relay preliminaries, the team from Dallas, using a strong kick from Hugh Mundy, won their heat in a time of 7 minutes, 56.9 seconds. The best showing by a local athlete in the girls' AAA 100-meter dash preliminaries, Trina Plasko of Tamaqua, her time 12.47 seconds, a half second behind the winner. Preliminaries of the boys' AA 100-meter dash, Rocket Ismail beat last year's champion Bob Samuels of Farrell, his winning time 10.8 seconds. Joby Fawcett was 8th, Mike Giedros of GAR finished 10th. Raghib Ismail also had an outstanding showing in the long jump. He tied the state record at 24 feet, 3.5 inches on this jump, but officials said it was wind-aided, so it won't go in the books as tying that mark. And finally, in the boys' 1,600-meter run, AAA, second heat won by Hugh Mundy of Dallas with a time of 4 minutes, 24.37 seconds. The state track and field championships will wrap up tomorrow at Shippensburg University. A panel of sportscasters and writers from the area select a total of 18 athletes of the month during the school year. Today, all of those were honored, with 2 being selected athletes of the year. The guest speaker for the affair was former University of Scranton All-American basketball star Bill Beswar, himself a one-time athlete of the month. First, the female athlete of the year was announced, and the winner from Dunmore High School, Kathy Maguire, who led the Lady Bucks to an unbeaten regular season and the Lackawanna Southern Division title, and also won the 800 meters in the District 2 track meet.
I'm flattered, really, because all the athletes that were in the running for it, like Dana Plunkett, Laura Sharp, they're great athletes. All of them were, so it's a big honor. It's one of the biggest honors I ever got.
Next, the male winner. And it was Lakeland's Joby Fawcett. He set a number of Lackawanna League track records and also led the Chiefs to an unbeaten season and the Eastern Conference Class A football championship.
Well, the football season was great, going 13-0 and winning the championship. The track season was probably the best I've ever had in my life, and winning the 3 state medals was the best thing that happened to me all year.
Fawcett, who's heading to Lafayette, edged Valley View's Rick Bray in the balloting, while Maguire, who will attend Bloomsburg University, outpointed Lackawanna Trail's Laura Sharp for the award.
The coaches and the talent got together tonight as the city and the county officially helped launch the activity concerning the August Classic. The Dream Game always showcases a world of talent from throughout Lackawanna County, and this year is no different. The head coaches are pleased with the material on their respective clubs.
I think there's been an abundance this year of talented athletes in all the different positions. We're looking forward to it. As a coaching staff, we feel it's a joy to be working with youngsters of this caliber.
I think there's very good talent. I don't know if there's Division I type talent, but there's an awful lot of good college Division I AA, Division II, and III talent on this field that's going to be played August 3rd.
The Dream Game is played for charity, and the main benefactor this year is the Pennsylvania Association for the Blind. For the players, it's one last chance to shine before the hometown fans.
There's a lot of sportsmanship here. The boys know each other from playing all through their senior years. It may be their last opportunity to play on the gridiron again, and it's also another opportunity for them to be observed by other colleges. Maybe it's their last chance to be observed this year, for a chance for maybe a space in a college team in the fall.
The 1988 Dream Game in St. Michael's will have more on the Football Classic with a few players tomorrow night at 6. For the past 54 years, the Dream Game has been turning out some of the finest high school football players in northeastern Pennsylvania, and this year will be no different. When the city and the county square off on August 3rd, fans will get a chance to see the cream of the crop one more time.
Well, it's quite an honor because all the seniors here are all-stars, and to be recognized in that kind of echelon of players is quite an honor.
Yeah, we're looking to have a lot of fun. That's predominant in our minds, but I'm sure everybody here wants to win more than anything, you know.
The Dream Game is also a showcase for the coaches and the fans, and this year the players are led by two of the very best. Joe D'Antona for the city, Paul Flowers for the county, and they are excited about their assignment.
Well, I think we have to start like we would with our own team, and especially when you have a bunch of kids from different schools, but we're going to try to be as fundamentally and basically sound as we could be and take it one day at a time from that standpoint.
It's the type of game that the youngsters, a lot of them have been enjoying this summer, and we want to make sure that they're in good condition, because an athlete that is in condition will enjoy himself a lot more the coming game night and will be able to perform better.
Again, the 54th Annual Dream Football Game, the city against the county, Wednesday, August 3rd at Memorial Stadium in Scranton. This is Jim Miller, Eyewitness Sports. It was a lighthearted night for plenty of football players tonight as the city and the county put on the feed bag for the last big meal before the annual Dream Game tomorrow night. Head coaches Joe D'Antona and Paul Flowers will showcase Lackawanna County's very best one more time. What about the talent in this game this year as far as you're concerned?
Oh, I think it's very good, Jim. I know that looking at the county kids, you know, there's a lot of kids that we played against through the years against West Scranton, and looking at the kids that we have, again, we played against them, and I think the talent is very, very good.
Well, overall, I'm very impressed with the caliber of the athletes. I'm impressed with running backs like Joby Fawcett, to see how fast he is compared to all the youngsters here, and that only brings me to a point where the boy from Myers has to be extremely fast, because if he can beat Joby, I don't know who could beat him.
The Dream Game has special meaning to everyone involved over the years, whether it be a player or a member of the committee, and this year is no different.
It's the best experience I've ever had. For the Lions Club and the Blind Association, you're talking about 30,000 preschool eye examinations, 1,500 corrections on children before they go to school.
Many of these young men will be playing for the last time in front of the hometown fans, and it's the last time for them to show what they have, and many of them are really looking forward to it.
The city and the county tomorrow night in the 54th Annual Dream Football Game. Kickoff time set for 8 p.m. at Memorial Stadium in Scranton. The cream of the crop in high school football in Lackawanna County will put it on the line tonight as the 54th Annual Dream Football Game unfolds before a very good crowd at Memorial Stadium in Scranton. The Dream Game has touched the lives of thousands over the years and holds great meaning for everyone.
I remember the Dream Game as a little kid. It's a kickoff to the football season in northeastern Pennsylvania. It's got everything. It's got the tradition for sure. It's 54 years old. It's been played every year, either in the winter or the summer, but somehow nothing ever got in the way of it being played, and I'm happy to be associated with it.
It was special for me, I know, because I played in it. I guess that's about 25 years ago. It's remained the same way. We look forward to it. The charity of it, the fans coming out for it, everything about it. Everybody looks forward to the All-Star Game and the hoopala around it.
The Dream Game is also a football game that's for charity and helps so many in ways far greater than the sport. That's the special part of this event. It touches the lives of those in need.
For the Lions Club and the Blind Association, you're talking about 30,000 preschool eye examinations, 1,500 corrections on children before they go to school.
I think the Dream Game is really a traditional part of Lackawanna County. It's been here for 54 years this year. And I think a lot of the people who go to the game have been past players or people who have watched it grow over the 54 years. And it's really a traditional part of Lackawanna County.
The city and the county will offer area football fans one last look at those involved and will whet the appetite of football types as they gear up for a brand new season that is only a few weeks away. Following a scoreless first quarter, the City got on the board in quarter number 2. Brian Davis from Tech on the rollout right hits Jerry Camp from West Scranton. 18-yard touchdown pass. The extra point was good. 7-0, the City over the County. The County came back in quarter number 3, and the man with the football is Zed Dokulovich of the Lakeland Chiefs. He rocks 22 yards for the score. It was a 7-6 football game. The County then went for 2. Dokulovich gets the call on the power sweep to the right. He plows over for the score. The County led the City 8-7. The City came right back in the closing seconds of quarter number 3. Brian Davis on the fly pattern down the left side finds Cap again. He cuts back inside for 37 yards to the County's 11-yard line. Later in the drive, Davis rolls to his right and finds Cap in the right corner of the end zone. The play covered 6 yards, and the City led the County 13-8. The City then went for 2. Davis to Don Monticelli of West Scranton. 15-8. The City over the County as the 54th annual Dream football game wrapped up before an outstanding crowd at Memorial Stadium in Scranton.